Hello, this is Grace, Nabil, and Austin. We are the consultants of ABC Company and we have conducted the analysis on the Natisha Flight Training School. From now on, we will provide 3 answers that you have requested us before, based on our research. For the question 1, to compare the general number of lessons and exam score between female and male students, using mean value is a good method, and to compare them, t-test has been used. As can be seen in the group statistics, males have a higher mean than females for the number of lessons, whereas the female students achieved higher mean of final exam score than the male students. However, the p-value of final exam score in the Levene's test is 0.002, which is less than 0.05, shows that there is a significant difference between male and female students in terms of exam score. But the p-value of number of lessons is 0.527, which is higher than 0.05, and that means there is no significant difference between males and females. This means that the statement of Clive and A, on the number of lessons is wrong, while statement B, is correct, showing that the female student's score is higher than the male student's.
Let's move on to question 2. The correlation test was chosen to find out the relationship between the score of satisfaction and the ability score to further predict the ability index from the satisfaction index. As the p-value for the relationship between the satisfaction and ability is less than 0.001, there is a significant relationship between these two variables. Also, based on the results, we can see that the Pearson correlation coefficient between the two variables is 0.966. That has suggested that there is a very strong positive relationship between the score of satisfaction and the ability, as the correlation is very close to 1. Thus, as p-value is less than 0.001 and r is 0.966, we can conclude that satisfaction can be used to predict the ability score. And the equation y equals to bx plus a, where satisfaction represents x, ability represents y, and r represents b, the gradient, can be used to calculate the predicted ability index. This G-graph also demonstrates that there is a positive correlation between the two variables.
Question 3, multiple linear regression is used as we want to predict the value of a variable which is dependent variable, based on the value of 2 or more other variables which are independent variables. In this case, multiple linear regression will show whether the index of ability, satisfaction, frequency and the number of lessons are the good predictors for the final score. It is possible to figure out that the overall model is statistically significant for the final exam as p-value is less than 0.001. Also, the high f-value indicates that the model is the good one. Moreover, it accounts for 92.6% of the overall variance, as the adjusted R-square is 0.926. For each independent variable, ability, satisfaction, and frequency significantly influence the final exam score as p is less than 0.001. Also, they all present the positive beta value, meaning that they positively influence the final examination score. But as the beta value of ability is the highest, followed by the satisfaction and frequency, the extent of influence is in the order of ability, satisfaction and frequency. However, the values for a number of lessons were differently shown. The beta value is minus 0.004, which is a negative value, and the p-value is bigger than 0.05. Therefore, it is concluded that the number of lessons is not useful in terms of its significance. From the analysis, we can conclude that the flight school can use the data of ability, satisfaction and frequency, but not the number of lessons, as the index that predicts the student's expected final exam score. Therefore, it is to say that the school has to exceptionally take care of students' ability as a priority to improve their final score, also considering students' satisfaction and frequency of attending classes as well. These are the figures that we have found during the research. We hope this research result help you with improving the students' performance regarding their scores. Any questions?